in, out, in, out. Hey guys, we're back with a quick little video on systems of equations, systems of linear equations. Now, what does that mean? That essentially means you are going to have two linear equations. So what could those look like? Hang on. Two linear equations. So you could have a set of questions like, or a set of linear equations like this: 4x minus y equals 11 and 9x plus 8y equals negative 6. So in this problem, you've got an x and a y. Now, with just one of these, right? With just one, there's no way to solve for a specific x and y. You could graph a line that satisfies those coordinates, or that satisfies this parameter. But with just one equation, you cannot solve with two variables. With two equations, you can solve with two variables. So how are you going to do that? There are two methods that you need to know. One of them is called, what the hell is it called? Right, it's called elimination. Now, elimination, basically what you're going to do is you're going to, oh, let's write that down. Elimination. You are going to try to eliminate one of the two variables. So how would you go about doing that? Now, the easiest way to do that is you're going to add these two equations together and cancel one out. So how do you do that? Now, let's see. What we're going to do here is we're going to take this entire equation, right? And we're going to multiply this by, well, let's see, what's the easiest thing to cancel out? If you multiply this entire thing by 8, you can see that that will become 32x minus 8y equals 88. Now, helpfully, if you rewrite this equation down here, 9x plus 8y equals negative 6, you can see that, first of all, these two equations mean the exact same thing. Multiplying the entire equation by 8 doesn't change the x and the y values that would satisfy this equation, right? Because you can just factor out an 8. Anyway, you see this, and helpfully, this negative 8y and positive 8y can cancel out if you add these two equations together. So if we add these two equations together, 32x plus 9 equals 41x. These two cancel, so that equals 88 minus 6. That's 82. Divide by 41 on both sides, and x equals 2. So that's how you do it. You find a variable that you want to eliminate, and then you multiply one of the two equations to get that to cancel out. Let's look at the second type of this, basically. How do we want to do this? We can look at it on the very same paper. So this second equation is going to be, let's do this in a different color. Let's do this as x plus 6y equals 12, 2x plus 5y equals 17. So this second method is called substitution. What does this mean? Well, what you can do is you can sort of set or find one variable in terms of another. What does that mean? Well, let's see. Let's take this x in this top equation here, right? And let's find what x is in terms of y. So what does that mean? To write this again, x plus 6y equals 12. So subtract 6y from both sides, minus 6y. So now you just have x on one side, and that equals 12 minus 6y, right? So now that you have that, you can actually plug this x in here. This x can go right here. So what does that leave you with? 2 times 12 minus 6y plus 5y equals 17. So now you can expand this out. So using the distributive property, 24 minus 12y plus 5y equals 17. So subtract 24, and you can add negative 12 and 5. So negative 7y equals negative 7. That's correct. Divided by negative 7 on both sides. Let's write this down here. Y equals 1. Now you can go in and you can plug in to find what x is. So let's say x plus 6 times 1 equals 12. X plus 6 equals 12. So x, it's right up here, equals 6. So there you have your coordinates. 6, 1. Oh, crap, I forgot to, in the first equation, find out what y is. My mistake. So you have x equals, let's go back. X equals 2 here. So let's solve for one of those, right? What's an easy one? 9x plus, okay. So 9 times 2 plus 8y equals -6. So 18 plus 8y equals -6. Subtract 18. 8y equals -24, right? Does that look correct? Yes, that is correct. Divide by 8, divide by 8, y equals -3. And there you have your coordinates to -3. So, those are your two methods, elimination and substitution. If you want more examples, do tell me and I will put them up. But yeah, I hope this was helpful.